Hello and welcome to Savvy Shopper Delivers. It is the second trivia night, hopefully. I only have 3 contestants tonight, which are the Driven Dad, Bud Soda, and Did You Know Mad? And I am waiting for all 3 of them to appear, which was one reason I was late. I was hoping they would pop up before I went live. Anyway, so that's why I am a little bit late. Anyway, so yeah, just hanging out here waiting for them. Hopefully they're going to show up, because when you only have 3 contestants and somebody doesn't show up, it really screws your show up. And I really didn't plan anything to talk about prior to trivia. So anyway, that's that. Tonight we are doing, our topics are going to be Thanksgiving, which I only have 10 questions on Thanksgiving, and then the rest goes to food and drink category, fast food delivery, that type of thing. So we will see. Oh shoot, I forgot I gotta turn my comments on here. 1 second. There we go. Oh wait, somebody's here. Hey, we got Bud Soda. Buddy, you look like you just woke up.
I've been rested most of the day. I woke up like an hour ago.
Oh goodness. I rarely see you. What's that?
I'm drinking a beer and eating some pizza right now.
I rarely see you not in your car.
Yeah. Well, Tuesday's my usual day off.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Yeah, Monday's usually mine. Or at least most of the day. It's my sleep day anyway. I did work last night though for a little bit. I had a good I had a DoorDash I took for $16.50 last night. That was a catering order from a nice steakhouse, and ended up paying $53. Oops, I lost him. Uh-oh. He'll be back. Okay, still waiting on Tony and Did You Know Mad? I sent them the links yesterday. All right, get Bud Soda back here. What happened? Uh-oh. I don't have any volume on you.
I think I found it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Anyway, did you hear the rest of that DoorDash story I was telling you?
Catering, that's all I heard.
Oh, yeah. I picked it. It was a nice steakhouse we have here, and it said $16.50, and I took it. And then after I dropped it off, it ended up being $53.
Woo! Go Holly. Awesome.
Yeah, that was a good one. So that was actually my first delivery last night. So I didn't have very many last night anyway, because it was pretty dead.
Oh.
But I had other stuff.
I was looking at the radar last night because we had lake effect, and like it was starting to move more north. And it's like it was coming down steady, and the city is like, I don't want to get caught out in a whiteout. And that's what I thought it'd be. No, it ended up breaking up. I could have stayed out longer because orders flying in were really, really, really good. But yeah. I made $400. I'm not complaining. I could have made $5 though.
Shit, I didn't make $100 last night. Well, I made just under $100, but
I was
like
out
I said, I didn't.
7 in the morning, so.
Yeah, I think I only did 4 orders last night, but I was working on other stuff, so like trivia questions. Anyway, so Tony's supposed to be here, and Did You Know Mad? So we've only got 3 today, so hopefully everybody shows up, because if they don't, I guess we're putting it off.
So we do need to talk sometime offline, because I do want to start one.
Yeah, I'm so sorry this week. I didn't get back to you.
You're okay. You're okay.
Do you have any questions that you want to ask here and now that are okay to ask on here?
So
we got some time to kill.
Like, I heard you could do pickup, but not many do. What do they charge for a percentage, like on their end?
Pickup as far as what?
Walmart, Target, any grocery store.
Through Dumpling?
Yeah, you go get people's stuff for them.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. So you don't have to shop for them. They're doing the online pickup, just like they were going to go pick it up themselves, but then they're sending you?
Yeah, currently I charge $15 when they just message me and I go get it randomly, but it's a pain in my butt because like we'll just have to keep going back and forth versus if they just had the app, they could put that it's ready in the app and it'd be approximate this time and it'd be a lot less headache.
Right. I guess, yeah, that would be more of a flat fee, I would say. Let me see. Let me look on my dumpling thing and see what I
it can't be much. I'm thinking $5.
Oh, no. I would not charge any less than, I mean, my minimum charge is
No. What dumpling charges?
dumpling doesn't charge anything. It's all up to you what you charge.
Okay. But doesn't dumpling take a percentage of what or cut of what you do?
They take a 5% platform fee. So if you charge $25 or $20 for your delivery pickup, that's what they'll take 5% of that.
Okay, so I have to adjust my prices by 5%.
So yeah, so even if it's a flat,
there we go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a flat fee or a percentage that you're charging for whatever service you're doing, they'll still just 5%.
So it's always 5%. I had a lot of people telling me a lot of different information. A lot of people said it's $5 for certain things. It's 5% on others. It's like so.
No, I don't know where they ever heard $5.
So basically, my other plans, to put it short, are on-demand food delivery and then catering. I am not going to be cheap. Clearly, I'm going to be a lot more expensive than DoorDash or whatever with delivery fees. But if you want me personally, I will do it because I have to place and pay the order, wait for it to be done, then I have to go get it. Obviously, I'll do other things while I wait, but like still.
For the restaurant orders, you mean?
Yeah. So like, if they wanted Taco Bell and the one by base is closed, I could go out to Watertown and go get it out there if they want like a lot.
Right. Well, and I really don't do food orders with the exception of I have one lady that likes Einstein bagels, which is not near her house. And so I do go get that for her once in a while. But usually it's an add-on order, like they're having me go do their grocery shopping and they want me to grab their Starbucks on their way back to the house.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that.
You know, something like that. Or they want me to pick up the bagels on the way back. You know, it usually goes along with another errand. I rarely do food delivery by itself. So
I really, really like that idea. Like, hey, grab your Starbucks or bagels on the way back, or Dunkin', whatever.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, or anything. Even if you're doing a later in the day grocery, you know, hey, you know, maybe they want KFC picked up for dinner or something, you know, on the way back. So that's how I would kind of
Like,
market that.
I go to national chains, but I want to put emphasis on local spots too.
Right.
That's like my whole thing that I've been doing. But this was my secondary backup plan, and it seems that he's too busy with doing the catering side to really help grow this side because I really can't do much without their blessing. So it's like, okay, I'll just go grow my own thing, which I was planning on doing anyway.
Right.
Is anyone else up yet?
What's that?
Come on, Digi and the German Dad. Where are you?
Yeah, they're not on here yet. Usually I hear from Tony, and you know, because like last time he sent me a text and said he was going to be late or whatever. Let me go on here and see if I have any messages anywhere that I just haven't seen.
I was like, when I saw your notification, I'm like, oh crap, I'm late for Holly's thing. I guess I was first.
Oh gosh. Well, Steve is live right now. I didn't know that. He started, it said he started an hour ago. He's on with Karen Anderson talking about independent contractors.
Yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah, she's good.
A lot of people don't take that stuff seriously, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think people need to pay a little more attention. I'm looking through the live chat to see if I see Tony on there anywhere. But no, he's not in there. Let's see.
Oh, they're changing something about how offers come in when we have in-app nav instead of. I think it's just an excuse to do. I think they did it like last week in my area. As you're dropping one off, they're gonna throw you another offer, and they already done that really. But the in-app nav won't completely go away, so I guess it's gonna be a smaller window. At the same time, I don't like that because that just tricks drivers into taking more bad orders or going to an area that's not desirable. If you can't see a mini map, I don't like it. That's what DoorDash is doing. I think they're just taking a page out of Uber's book. I've had to, like, obviously acceptance rate matters in that app. So unfortunately,
Sorry, hold on. I had a call that started to come in, so it cut you off. Okay, so who is doing that?
DoorDash. So they're doing basically what Uber does. Like they're going to put a mini. You're okay. They're putting a mini window, I guess, so the in-app nav don't completely go away. But I think that's going to take away the mini map you'd see on your offer, and I don't like that at all because that's just a way to get drivers to take more bad offers, like into an undesirable area or something, or go in the wrong direction. And no. Because it might say $12 going 9 miles, but then in my area that could go to the city, and I don't want to go to the city.
But it's not showing you the map on those anymore?
Yeah. All I saw was like a breakdown, not what the screen itself would look like, because someone got the email is on one of the DoorDash groups. They just got it today. But they didn't show what the offer screen would look like as you're in nav. They just showed a picture of navigation, whether you could turn it on and off. It just looks like the normal nav screen. It's like, okay, that's pointless. Like, show me what the offer screen looks like as you're in nav. I think they want to hide that on purpose because it probably doesn't show information.
Well, is that something new to you? Because I think I've always had that.
New. It's probably a pilot program they're doing, but I guarantee you they're going to start doing other areas. Because in my area last week, they kept on drop off. They kept sending me offers. Like as I was dropping off my second order, they were immediately sending me a plus whatever. Like, yeah, that helps restore the $2 extra base pay when I get an add-on, but at the same time, I don't like that because it's a pain in my butt, especially if I'm multi-apping, you know?
Oh, I guess I never thought about it because I'm so used to Uber Eats always sending me something as I'm pulling up to somebody's house. I thought DoorDash has always done that, I thought.
No.
But I guess
but they're going to put it in. They're going to, like, keep the nav up, but send you an offer as you're pulling to a stop. So, like, basically, as you're still, it's just another distraction. And then hiding information. No, DoorDash rarely does that.
Okay.
But they were doing it very frequently last week here in my market, which never happens. Now they do that bull crap thing where you're in the middle of a stack and they want you to go back to the restaurants. It's the bad triple, I call it.
Right.
But like, again, AR matters. So if it's like $9 for 8.1 miles, yeah, I'll do it because I don't want to hit my AR. But that's if I'm not multi-apping. Like if I just have DoorDashes. So I don't like that at all. I think it's stupid.
Yeah, no, if I've already picked up somebody's order and they send me another one, I'm not going to pick up a second one unless I'm still at the restaurant or it's like right next door.
Well, the thing is that the one they sent me, I just dropped a Papa John's, and the other was just a 7-Eleven, so it wasn't compromising anything.
Right.
Well, the fact was I was standing at the Papa John's waiting on the other pizza, and the other pizza came up right up with it. And they could have just gave it to me while I was standing there. They could have just gave me it. They rarely do it, but they can offer you triple and quadruples add-ons as you're there, but they usually only do that when the restaurant's closing. but they should change their programming to just always do that, because I'd rather they do that while I'm standing right there at the restaurant.
Oh, for
Like you
sure.
said, you're not compromising anybody's food.
Yeah,
So,
that's usually when I get it, is when I've pulled up or something. I've never gotten an add-on after I've left, I don't think.
yeah, they like to send it when you're at the first drop off and tell you to go back. Which is super, super annoying.
Oh yeah.
They
I
do
don't
that
think
a lot in my area.
But
And
it's super
usually they're
annoying.
not even that. Usually they're not that good. Usually it's like, it's like a literally low or no tip. It's like $6 for 8 miles or something crazy.
Yeah.
Or like even less. I've seen $4, which I know is a no tip. That's all
Yeah.
miles in decline
I
pay.
hate that when I'm trying to watch a map because it happens to be somewhere I don't know, where I'm going or whatever, and trying to figure out which house it is, and fucking Uber Eats is beeping in trying to send me another offer for after I drop that. I'm like, can you not wait? Like, I'm about to pull up to this house. Like, give it
Yeah,
3 minutes.
they're doing that to fool drivers into taking bad offers. I will say Uber did one positive thing. Now it's not accept wherever you hit the screen. They have an actual accept bar button. You have to hit that to accept the order, which is much, much better because you don't have to sit there and cancel a bad order. But I think they did that to get those bad orders taken, and drivers would just suck it up, not wanting to hit their cancel rate. Because if you go over 5, that throttles you.
Well, no, I'm not. You wouldn't cancel it. It's one that they're trying. It's just your next order they're trying to send you.
No. But it's so easy to accidentally accept those kind of
Oh,
orders.
to accidentally accept it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you're just trying to hit the home button or something, and Uber takes that. Oh, you accepted my bad offer, because anywhere you touch on your screen but the X button would accept it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a bastard move on their part.
I know. I've done that before where I've accidentally accepted something and I didn't know it, and then like almost 10 minutes went by, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, "What the hell? When did I accept that?" I don't even.
You don't know what it pays, and you have to cancel it, and then
I've only done that like twice, where it's like gone a period of time before I
like
realized.
I took off the screen overlay for that reason, and they keep driving me nuts to put it back over because it was so easy to accidentally accept trash. Because like you'd be in the middle of typing something, and it'd be like, "Oh, you were typing in the middle of typing, and our order came up. Oh, you accepted it." Like, no.
Yeah, if I accept something and then I see that it's a crappy order, I take it off.
Have you heard from them
It
yet?
doesn't happen enough that I have to worry about my cancellation rate, though.
It's almost 5:30.
I know. I hate that. I hate when people commit and I understand things come up. Don't get me wrong. I get it, especially in the job that we do. But, I kind of plan my day around this. So if something's going to come up, at least like give me a heads up.
And then like at 4 o'clock, hey, I had this big offer come in that's going to take me 2 hours.
Right. And I understand that. I would never ask anybody to turn down a good paying job, believe me. Especially the way things have been lately, because they have not been great. I don't know about where you are, but they haven't been great
Then I
either.
feel like a pile of crap because I committed to something, but like the money was too good to refuse. And I knew it was going to take me like an hour and a half time.
Well, shit. I mean, if you're making $400 in a day, still, you're doing pretty damn good.
That's really, I'm making less than that most of the time now. It's been pretty rough.
I mean, I think I've only made $400 in a day a few times.
We got a $900 incentive on DoorDash right now because when it is busy, there isn't enough drivers. That's one of my biggest problems. It doesn't stay steady throughout the day anymore. Breakfast and lunch are very tough, especially breakfast.
Right.
I compete against 4 earn my time drivers during breakfast, so that's real rough. They said they actually do quite well. Like he says he averages like 17 and change an hour, which is I've had mornings where I did $14. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I never do breakfast hardly.
Breakfast. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, you underestimate it." It's like, well, most of us don't get really huge offers. Like we're not getting bagel run for an office, you know?
No, I had a breakfast the other day, which actually I put a short on about because I was coming home from the night and it was like, I don't know, 6:30 in the morning, something like that. I can't remember. And I got a catering order there was a 5K going on, and they'd ordered a bunch of boxes of coffee and donuts and soft pretzels for this 5K. And it was right on my way home, the way I was going anyway. And it was only like a mile from the Wawa to the 5K, or maybe 2 miles, something like that, real short
Really?
distance.
I didn't
Yeah,
think Wawa did all that. Yeah, wow.
paid really well. So yeah, it was like 40 some dollars.
I spent $35 on Timbits and a box of coffee. Like 20 Timbits and a box of coffee was $35 at Tim Hortons. I gave it
Oh,
to the gate guards on Thanksgiving, and then
that was nice.
the other guys, I was already at Mickey D's, so I grabbed like 8 large coffees because that was the cheapest way to go. They don't do boxes. It was, for whatever reason, large coffees are cheaper than small or medium. And then I also grabbed Baker's dozen box of cookies, and they're dirt cheap. But you can't order them in the app, so I like called. They're like, "Hey, I'm gonna be there in like 5 minutes. Can you put some cookies in, please?" So
Are
that
there
way, when I'm sitting
cookies?
there waiting on my Grubhub, like that stuff was done before my Grubhub was.
So you just hand that stuff out to like gate guards and stuff like that?
Yeah, they forced a 20 on me the second time. They made me
What?
take a 20.
Oh, because is
It's
that on
like,
the base? Is that why you do it? Because it's at the base?
yeah. It's like, hey, thank you for working today, because
Gotcha.
sometimes I couldn't work. Because they could lock up that place like Fort Knox and lock all the gates and be
Yeah.
like, oh, no one's going in and out today.
I had a big, well, here, I got a big bag of, you see these, of Dum Dum suckers in my car that I just am like sucking on and eating as I'm driving around. They're just mine. I picked out all the flavors I didn't like and threw those away, and then I just put all the flavors I like into the bag for me. And
Oh, you give it to the restaurant workers? Dude, they love you for that stuff.
well, anyway, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was driving through McDonald's drive-through the other day, and the dude handed me the order. He saw my bag sitting in the chair next to me because I have a big, like, purse thing sitting there with all my stuff in it. And he goes, "Hey, can I get some of those lollipops there?" And I was like, "Sure." So I gave him a handful of them, and he goes, "Oh, do you have those out there to hand out to your customers and stuff?" I'm like, "No, they're for me." I was like, "But that's actually not a bad idea. I could actually start doing that, like to the workers and stuff. I never thought about it."
Yeah, I do that all the time because like I give like holiday candy, like I get it the day after and start handing it out. Oh my gosh, the Halloween candy lasted 2 days this year. Like I went the third day and it's all gone.
Wow.
Like the only thing left is the candy corn. Like that. Like there's a very select few people like that. So yeah, I'm good.
That's funny. Yeah, I should definitely start doing that for December, especially with it
Yeah,
being
like the best one, like Dollar General has like these knockoff Reese's cups, and they're dirt cheap when they're on discount.
Yeah, I don't care how
They're
cheap
actually
they are.
pretty good.
I won't buy shitty chocolate. It's against my
No,
nature.
I actually had them. They're actually very good.
Oh, what are they?
They're
What's
just
the
a
brand?
knockoff Reese's cup. They're just a knockoff Reese's cup that Dollar General carries.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
who
have to
makes them
check the
for them,
brand and
but
taste it.
they're actually decent. The
I'm a,
chocolate's from Europe,
I'm
so
a
someone in
chocolate
Europe makes
snob.
them. Any chocolate that's made in Europe is actually usually good quality.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate snob. I'm very particular about what kind of chocolate I'll eat.
I don't even like
Fanny
Hershey's.
Mae.
Hershey's sucks now.
See, I don't mind Hershey's, but I
Then their
prefer.
quality went down the toilet, though.
And actually, who has a really good chocolate at a good price, which I'm sure you probably don't have there, so this will mean nothing to you probably, but that we have an Amish grocery store here, Detweiler's. They have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 locations here, and they have these individual chocolates and they're individually wrapped. So you can go through the bins and you pick out, if you want butter creams or vanilla creams, raspberry creams, chocolate covered graham crackers, whatever. And everything's individually wrapped, which is great. And it's every bit as good as C's or Fannie Mae or, any of the big companies, and half the price, if not
We have
less than half the price.
we have a specialty store crap. They're not Amish, but what's the sect where they do believe in technology, but they're still very strict religiously? Oh my god.
Mennonite?
Mennonite, yeah, the Mennonite store.
Huh.
It's called the North Country Store, but the prices are not that great. They used to be cheaper, but they went way up because, bougie soccer moms found out about it.
Well, it depends on what you're getting. If the prices are,
that's called perceived value. So, like, they found out when they actually increased their prices, more people thought they were fancy.
Yeah.
So it ruined it for the rest of us.
Yeah, it is funny that sometimes that is the case, that people will come if you charge more.
Yep. They used to have like rock candy, like the old school general store bins where you could scoop it out and weigh it out and take it. And it used to be next to nothing in cost. Now it's like, $5 a pound. I'm like, I'll just go buy it back at the store.
Oh, $5 a pound's pretty good. I mean, do you know how much Fannie Mae is a pound?
No, I don't want to know. It's probably stupid. But like the chocolates and stuff, all that, like the specialty stuff you were talking about, all went up like really
$26. $26 a pound, I think.
Stuff.
Yeah.
This store used to be like $1 to $3.50 a pound, and all of it's like $5 to $8 for that kind of stuff. But like if you get specialty like made chocolates and stuff, it's like I think the cheapest thing's $15, and it's so tiny it ain't funny.
See these? These are chocolate covered graham crackers that I get at the Amish place at Detweiler's. Oh, they're so good.
How much?
I've got a little bag of my chocolates from the Amish place here. But yeah, and they're like, I think maybe, I want to say 10 or 11 a pound, buttercreams. Yeah, but they're really good. I'd put them up against Fannie Mae any day of the week.
Yeah, but like everything for chocolate and stuff, they don't go by the pound. They just have like pre-packaged, like, and the cheapest things like a really tiny bag of chocolates for like $15, where it used to be like 5 to 10 for that kind of stuff. And the big pack, the really huge packs would be 20, but you get so much you wouldn't care. They don't even carry those biggest ones anymore. They just have like the small, medium-sized stuff, and it's all overpriced. So that's what I'm getting at. Have you heard from Jody and Dizzy? I don't have their contact info, so.
Yeah, I don't have their phone numbers. But we have the, I think, second largest Amish community, because obviously, like, Pennsylvania is the first, but Sarasota, surprisingly, has a very large Amish community. I think it's the second largest in the United States. There's a whole section of town. Matter of fact, Yoder's Pies at Christmas and Thanksgiving, they have police there directing the traffic, because that's how popular their pies are. I mean, they sell thousands and thousands of pies. You pre-order it, and I mean, the line is like around the block, but they have it down to a science to where, I mean, they get people in and out of there quick now.
Yeah. Oh, Amish have a lot of business sense. They're very smart people. They, like, I picked the brains of a few, and
and their pies are expensive though. I mean, one pumpkin pie is $25.
Oh my god, it's not even near that here. Like, it's like $8 to $15, depending on the size of it.
Yeah. So I don't go get it very often, but at the holiday I will pay it, because it is the best pumpkin pie I've ever had.
Yeah, they have pumpkin, apple, cherry, all that stuff here. Like when cherry season's in, they get like they'll wait till the tail end of the season, and all the cherries are good for us to make pies with anyway. You wouldn't want to just eat them.
Yeah, I'm not a cherry person. I don't like cherries.
They're very good though. Like, it ain't no canned cherry.
Yeah, I'm really not. I've never been a big fruit person. If I eat a fruit pie, it would be apple, but that's it. Other than that, it's going to be pumpkin and chocolate.
I like mixed berry. So when berry season's here, they do like a strawberry, blackberry, raspberry mix, and it's freaking wonderful. My mom don't like it because they use lard in their pie crust. I could care less.
They use what?
Lard. That's what Amish use for dough.
So what's wrong with that?
A lot of people don't like it. The texture, the taste, and then like oh, it's so fatty. It's like Crisco ain't exactly good for you either.
Right.
All
Yeah. Well,
Crisco.
I've
You know what
always
Crisco was
baked.
really used for? It was used on equipment in food factories. So it was food grade lubricant. And then they're like, oh, we can actually put it in the food because it's not, unsafe to eat.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time, that's just going to clog your arteries a lot faster than animal fat.
Well, I've always baked with real butter. That's always what I've used. But I just read something the other day about if you use shortening instead, like Crisco or whatever, like for your sugar cookies, that they will hold their shape better, like the cutout cookies that you do at Christmas and stuff. So I did just buy some to try because I make cutout cookies all the time for holidays. So
I don't do cutout. I used to make chocolate chip every year, but I haven't done that since I lived
well,
up.
I've had people offer to pay me for my cutout sugar cookies because they are the bomb. They are the shit.
I've had people want me to make them my chocolate chip, but like I can't help but make like the normal size ones like a double size,
Oh
and
yeah.
then most of them are really big, like the big giant cookies you'd see on the counter at a gas station or something. But there's very few gas stations that don't do like the Spunkmeyers or something that's crappy frozen crap, not like from a bakery.
Yeah. Otis Spunkmeyer is pretty good though. I gotta say they have really good blueberry muffins.
But no, like if you taste like the stores around here that do carry stuff from like local bakeries, oh my god, it's like tenfold better. Like
Well,
they
I've
would
never
have
found
all
a
the
sugar cookie.
Spunkmeyers, but like an independent gas station chain or independent gas station, like mom and pop place, might have something from a bakery, and it's so good. Like one used to have a lot more, but like the person who even makes anything for them now is got into accidents, lost all their workers because they wouldn't trust their workers to run their business while they're in the hospital, so they didn't even have baked goods for a few months. So I'm
Wow.
like, why wouldn't you trust your people who've been working for you to run your business for you while you could just email them and stuff in the hospital.
Well, I would trust somebody to run my business, but if I was in their position, but I wouldn't trust somebody else to bake my goods.
Yeah, but they're the people who've been baking them all along.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they were all baking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I
so like
I thought the
I
lady
don't
in the
understand
hospital.
why that was the case because someone told me the story about it while I was there. I'm like, hey, what happened? There used to be a lot more stuff here, and someone told me
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, oh, they got in
'Cause-
2 accidents within a short period of time and ended up in the hospital for like 6 months. And then,
Wow.
yeah,
My mom and I used to talk about this a lot too because you can take the same recipe and she could make it, and then like somebody that was working for us, like one of the cleaning ladies or somebody she hired to help with the holidays for baking or whatever, if they could make it, and they would taste totally different, and it's the same recipe, but it's just the difference in somebody making it versus somebody else. It's very strange how that
how you
works.
prep it. I don't know. I'm not gonna claim to be an A+, but apparently everyone loves my baking. I'm like, okay, I don't. I'm usually when I do it, I'm rusty as crap because I don't do it like on a frequent basis. You probably bake more than I do.
Yeah, I'm a good baker. My
um,
mom, she was a cook and a baker, but I I can cook, but I can cook from a recipe. My mom was somebody that can walk into any kitchen and pull stuff out and never need a recipe. Just that's how she was, and she was an excellent cook.
yeah,
But I just didn't. I don't have that skill.
yeah. I'm trained. Oh, my boots just got delivered. So let me go out
Where'd
here
you
and I'll
order
show you my
boots from?
luggers. Huh?
Where did you order boots from?
It's like a third-party seller through Walmart.com. Just like Amazon has third-party sellers.
Oh, okay.
They're Chippewa loggers. I'm
What
probably
kind
not
of
gonna wear them
boots
this winter, but they were on sale.
are they
Chippewa.
for? Snow or for what?
They're logger boots. You can wear them in snow, but eventually they'll get soaked through. So I bought like a cheap knockoff George pair.
I
Anyway,
don't know what logger boots are. What are they?
they're for these are Oh, drop everything. They're for like when you're climbing trees and stuff. Like you can put the spikes in them. They have a really high heel and they have a really good support structure. So like even if you're not climbing trees and have spikes on, they're like amazing if you're working on a hillside or just in general. Like my feet need a ton of support, and these boots I got now are killing my feet. So I'm gonna open one here. I'm gonna show it on camera.
Well, I always tell my husband when it comes to shoes, you get what you pay for, and you're better off to spend the money and get a good pair of shoes. They'll last you a lot longer.
I'm like a kid at a candy store right now. Because they actually sent me the actual box, not just the boots.
Well, I would hope so.
So, hang on. Let me switch the camera. Facing back. So we got Chippewas. And that's what loggers are. Those are gorgeous boots right there. The composite toes. I'll tell you. You see the heel structure on those and the arch?
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. They have a lot of support. And you see back on the ankle, it's got a lot of back support too. It's meant for like when you're tugging on stuff. It'll have a lot of support. But I think I have something else here.
So then do you have to spray those so they stay protected if they get wet?
They're technically water resistant, but I always use a special spray on them too. But you're supposed to clean them a lot. And the last pair I had, like I've never really properly taken care of my boots like I should have. But the last pair of Chippewas I had still lasted 13 months of hard wear and tear, which is incredible in that field. Like most guys' boots last like 4 to 6 months at best.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband works for an asphalt company, but I mean, he drives a lot, but he still has to get in the back of the truck and clean it out and stuff. But he goes through boots a lot too.
Oh my God. Sorry for the noise. He really taped this box up. Okay. So he gave me the Dasher bag anyway. I told him I didn't want it, but he gave it to me anyway.
Oh, you ordered it from a Dasher?
Nope. This guy found it at a restaurant wholesale. That's a brand new bag.
Really?
These are the small bags, and then one large bag.
Well, that's cool.
So, the Dasher bag I'll just give away to a random driver. But I was supposed to go down and get stuff from a flask. That's a pizza bag.
Yeah, I love those Grubhub bags.
Yeah, that was $75 with shipping. For all 4 of those, well, 3 the Grubhub ones I actually care about. So $60 plus 15 for shipping. So, yay!
Yeah.
I am so stoked about that.
I know. I love getting new bags.
Oh, the new boot smell. Oh. I need to build that shelf in here. The shelf I bought, but my roommate was supposed to put it together for me, but he hasn't got to it yet because he's been sick.
Yeah, I have a
now
shelf.
He's finally starting to feel better, so he went out and worked Uber Eats because he needed the money. Hang on. Show you something here. I gotta find my muck, speaking of. But like these, they're just knockoff mucks. They're just a Walmart George brand.
Right.
But I mean, I paid $18. I can't complain about the price. And
yeah, well, for something like that you just need for certain things.
I got a bunch of. I bought a couple hoodies and some jeans on sale, and then I'm giving all those out for Christmas. I'm gonna have to I gotta go get those other ones from Alaska. I was supposed to go today, but I'll message him Thursday and see if he still got them. I imagine no one in that area buys them because there's DoorDash there, but they're busy. Like Instacart's more prevalent there, if anything.
Where's that?
They have a DoorDash zone, but it's never busy.
Oh.
Like it'll light up very busy once in a while. It's like a rural zone, but like Instacart is very busy there. I imagine eventually it will grow. Like we have an area in my zone, Carthage, where it did pick up.
Do you see good Instacart orders still?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, you see that community post I made yesterday?
No, I did not. I'll look.
One was one of my regulars, just kept adding stuff, and it drove me freaking nuts because like it took me an extra 15 minutes because she added like 20 items. And like I freaking texted her, I'm like, hey, like I just picking on her. I'm like, you're killing me, Smalls. Like she knows it's my pet peeve when people add a lot of stuff. And it's like, my guess is she ordered for her house too, not just the bar. And she just pays back the bar. Just runs it all through the bar's debit card. So I have delivered to her house before, and she's my favorite on Instacart. And I'm like, that's why I want a dumpling too. So she'll just put it in dumpling instead.
Right.
And she freaking messaged me. The first person's address was wrong. She bumped that tip up crazy because of that. And she's a very sweet lady. And we had a 5-minute conversation about it. I'm like, I'm already late. I gotta go. But and then like right after that, she messaged me. She's like, hey, how long are you out? I'm like, well, between you adding stuff and the address being added, yeah, I'm late.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see you got a $60.
Yeah, that was originally for $39. Aldi.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Aldi in my area is so good though. Like I will take that.
I hardly ever get any good Instacart orders here anymore.
Like my thing is, do you do a lot of Aldi or like any Target?
I would take anything if it pays enough, but I just
like
don't see
what are the grocery stores you have on DoorDash in your area?
Oh, on DoorDash?
Besides Dollar General, but like actual grocery stores.
I don't ever see any grocery. Well, no, I take that back. I do see Winn-Dixie.
Which is owned by Aldi now.
Yeah, so Winn-Dixie is the only thing that I see on DoorDash, except for I do a lot of Walgreens on there.
That's another thing. I love Walgreens. I stacked them with DoorDash and an Instacart last night. It was $31 for like 7 things.
That's good. Yeah, I do Walgreens mostly late night because we have a 24-hour Walgreens here. So that's usually like where I sit late at night, is over in that area, because there's a 7-Eleven there. There's a McDonald's that's open all night.
That's
Walgreens.
That's where
my
like
corner.
I like a lot of the stuff I'll grab on Instacart will be for like small amount of items and short distance and long distance. I mean,
yeah,
because all the miles paid. But I'm already going that way anyway. Like if Walmart or not Walmart, if Target or Big Lots is on DoorDash, I'll be down there.
Oh well, yeah. I do get Target on DoorDash too. You're right. Yeah, I do get Target.
Yeah, I don't know. Instacart doesn't have Target in every area because it's shipped.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think occasionally I'll see it on Instacart, but mostly it's Publix, Sprouts, Fresh Market,
The big grocery chains.
Aldi.
I've seen a few people screenshot some really good Publix orders lately, some from Sprouts, but we have a Fresh Market in Loudon, which is in Latham area.
Yeah, I like Fresh Market.
North of Albany. I've went there once. It's a nice store, but
it's expensive.
For some reason, all our ShopRites are closing, and they're like kind of like Wegmans. It's not as fancy, but it's damn close. It's a very pleasant store to be in. It's probably more closer to like Schnucks, and because they're like a union grocery store. But like everyone there was very nice to me. You know, everyone's very helpful. So they're very pleasant stores to be in. I've been to some ratchet stores, like including Aldi. Like there's some ratchet ones. Like when the regional people came up to visit these ones, and I'm like, they were in the Evans Mills ones. I'm like, this is my favorite store in the whole state. I'm like, I've been all over the state, and this is by far the best one.
Really?
I'm like, they're like, well, can you describe your experiences at some of the others? I'm like, well, you go check the produce, and you have to refund almost all of it because it's just trash. Everything's wet, moldy, or I get told by employees, we just got it on truck, we're not throwing it out. I'm like, it's just trash. It should be just sent right back to. If you got it in on truck like that, they will give you credit.
Wow.
They just don't want to do it. Because when I worked at Walmart, if it came in on truck and we opened it like the second day and it was crap, we just sent it right back to them. We had 72 hours to send it back.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Maybe they've tightened it up since then, but still, like, I just started checking it when it came in because we were having like really bad salad problems. And I'm like, it's just all coming in crap. So we had big holes in our wall, but our quality was good. And the customers complained about our lack of. I'm like, you wouldn't want what came in. And
Yeah,
it's like,
if the produce is bad, I will always tell the customer that, yeah, you don't want this because I'm not taking them shitty produce.
C- is the lowest I'll take. It's like you got to use it that day.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, well, I still want it. I'm like, it's literally got bad spots of mold. You don't, or it's slimy.
Yeah.
I've had to remove myself from some shops because of that, because the customer said I still want it, and they just refused to not take. Oh, it's all there, but like they just refused to believe me that it was really. I'm like, I'm showing them close up shots. Like, this is gross. Why would you want to eat this?
Right. Yeah. Now bananas, you can always ask because like people are funny about the bananas because some people like them green, which I like them like 2 days before, about 2 days before you're gonna throw them out. I want them brown. I don't want any green on my banana.
Yeah, it's when they're sweetest though.
Yeah. So I like them when they're just turning brown. Just the outside's turning brown. But then once they get really brown, then you can make banana bread with them, and that's when sometimes I'm just buying bananas for banana bread, so I want to buy them when they're like almost ready to throw out, you know.
That's a script, Daddy. I've had people put, these are scouring pads. That's for the kitchen. I gotta go throw these in the kitchen. But I've had people put, they wanted extra brown, extra ripe bananas on purpose because they're making banana bread.
Right.
Usually,
if you put fruit in a paper bag, it helps it ripen faster. Also.
Yeah, I told people that, and some people had no idea you could do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, just leave it in a semi-warm area. Probably by your like stove in your kitchen, and just have it in a paper bag as you cook, and the humidity and the darkness of the paper bag will help them ripen right up.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Bananas, if you put them in the fridge, normally we'll do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, we've put a fruit basket in, and the person didn't pick it up the first day, and we had to remake the whole. We had to like cut open the fruit basket and place the bananas because they were black. 2 days later.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I worked at Walmart.
That would be a problem.
Everyone liked my fruit baskets. I didn't think they were anything special. I thought I was like really crappy compared to my coworker who'd been there for 15 years doing it.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, don't ever send me a fruit basket because I don't eat fruit.
Yeah, I'm not. I like apples and stuff and peaches and pears to a point, but like my mom will buy like a bushel at a time and think I'm gonna eat it all. I'm like, Mom, no, buy like a pack of them, like a little freaking box of them, and I'm not gonna eat every single bit. Like if you mix up the fruit, then they'll eat it all because I'm one person. But see,
I only eat
like we're still a big family and we're still hungry kids growing up, you know.
Yeah. I only eat canned peaches. I don't even like fresh peaches. It's weird, but I like grapes or strawberries.
Strawberries is so fickle, though.
That's about it. All right. Well, listen, I guess we've been on here almost an hour, and I guess they're not going to show up. So let's reschedule for 2 weeks from today, and that'll give me a little more time to get people in line.
We'll do Thanksgiving and Christmas trivia, probably. Let's do that.
Or I'll just take the Thanksgiving out and replace it with Christmas stuff, because I only had 10 Thanksgiving questions, and everything else was like fast food questions and general food questions.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had some. So, and I had 39 questions instead of 60 this time, since 60 took us 2 hours.
Oh my
cut
God.
it down to 40.
That was too much.
It was fun though.
It was a lot of fun, yeah. But yeah, we've been an hour. Let's call it, and we'll talk later this week. I appreciate all the advice you did give me, and the back and forth was fun. So we had fun.
Yeah, just keep texting me and stuff, because sometimes I get busy, but you won't bug me. So just gotta keep after me.
I get busy and forget to text you back. To remind you. That's probably what I want too. At least you guys got to see my bag. I'm gonna go get some more, and I'm probably gonna do a giveaway. Like, I'm gonna give away some of those regular pizza bags, because they got pizza bags out there. So that pairing alone is wonderful to have. I'll tell you that.
What's that?
I'm gonna give them away as pairs. It's like the regular size and the pizza Hopig bag.
Oh yeah.
And I think that would be a really good contest to have, because those two alone are amazing bags to have.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all take care. For those of you who are watching, thank you for joining us. I apologize that it didn't go to plan. Hopefully in 2 weeks we'll be doing another trivia, and we'll have everyone in line.
We'll try.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, dear. I'll talk to you later.
Peace out.
All right. Bye, everybody.